Good morning and welcome to Cindy's Kitchen. Glad you're here. If you're new, welcome. Come on into the community. We sit and chitty chat, we have some coffee, and of course, we make quick, easy, yummy food. If you're looking for the recipes, go to our YouTube channel, also conveniently called Cindy's Kitchen. And you can find all of our recipes there once you subscribe. If you're watching on the replay, if you're not here with us live, make sure you put #replay so that we know that you're here and we can say hello and welcome. Here we go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Today on Cindy's Kitchen, we are making a sausage and rice and a side of zucchini that has some borrowed flavors. We're borrowing it, the hint of Louisiana. Now, interesting. A lot of people think of two words. When you think of Louisiana cooking, you think of Cajun and you think of Creole, okay? What's the difference? They have a lot of the same flavors. The major difference between a Cajun recipe and a Creole recipe is a Creole recipe tends to use tomatoes and a Cajun recipe does not. So there you go, in case you were curious. We're starting with a big old pan because I got to get going. My big old Dutch oven, and it's purple, you know. It was good, right? Goes with the colors. And I love purple. My Aunt Sharon and I love purple. Anyway, big purple Dutch oven, soup pot, stock pot, whatever you want to call it. Now, normally, you know, before I start to saute anything I tell you, we put a little fat in here. So we either put oil or butter or bacon juice, because you know we don't call it that other word, bacon juice. We put some sort of oil in here. But because this recipe has sausage in it, I'm not going to start with that. I'm actually going to start with my sausage, because my sausage as it cooks is going to release sausage juice, because we're not calling it that other thing. Sausage juice. I need a set like this. Well, this didn't come in a set, and I can't even figure out where I got it and what the name, there's no name on it. This is the Rachel Ray purple set, the purple sparkly set. So anyway, but we're starting with this big one. So here's the sausage I'm using. I have this big old, I think I got it from Sam's, big old, because you know me, Southern girl. This just says, this is Polish smoked sausage, okay? Now, the brand name is kielbasa, which that's a kind of sausage, and that happens to be the name of this company. You watch Cassie at church? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You watch the replay. Okay, Beth. Hey, Lori, you're in the Eastern Standard Time. It's already afternoon for you. Anyway, so I use this is Polish smoked sausage. You can use any kind of sausage you want. This is just my favorite. I really like the Polish kielbasa with garlic in it, or, you know, all the different flavors. Not with cheese. That doesn't work for me. But anyway, yes, Sam's Club. Yes, Jody. Okay. Hey, Cheryl, good morning. All right, so I'm going to start with, this is 6. Okay, so do you see how these come in big links? See how that comes in big old links? You can use that, or if you're just going to the grocery store and they don't have something like that, you can use a ring of sausage, whatever kind you like, okay? And then I diced it up. You don't have to dice it up. You can cut it in rings, or you can cut it in half moons. So we got that going, all right? So the next thing we got to look at, what else goes in our sausage and rice? And we're going to look at this. I have 3 bowls. I hope you can see the 3 bowls. And you know that when we normally start cooking, the very first thing I always start with in almost every dish, and especially in any sauce. Good morning, Sandy. Hey, Sherilyn. I know, I'm kind of a jester today. The thing we start with in almost everything is called the mirepoix. Now, the mirepoix obviously is a French term, and it basically is onion, celery, and carrot. Now, in Cajun cooking or Louisiana cooking, whatever, they use something a little different, and they call it the Holy Trinity. That's not a religious thing. That's just what they call it. And the Holy Trinity also has onions and celery, but instead of carrot, they use bell pepper, and particularly the green bell pepper, okay? The other difference is, in a traditional mirepoix, the ratios are different. In a traditional mirepoix, you use 2 parts onion, 1 part celery, 1 part carrot, which when I cut things up, normally that's why you will see me use a whole onion, 1 rib of celery, and 1 carrot. And because that will give me those right ratios. In Cajun cooking, when you're using the Holy Trinity, it's a 1 to 1 to 1 ratio, okay? So if you're using a whole onion, that means you really have to use 2 pieces of celery and either a really good sized green bell pepper or 2 of the smaller ones, okay? So, or a half an onion, 1, and a small bell pepper. Wholly up to you. You really can make these in the quantities that you can. I know that we have a lot of folks that watch that are cooking for 1. And if you're cooking for 1, this is an easy one to do as well. Although I would make it for 2 because leftovers the next day are so good. Oh my goodness, so good. Anyway, so now again, when we normally cook, we have some fat in our skillet, and that's when we put this in. Well, we usually use a mirepoix, and then we season the mirepoix with salt, some pepper, and the salt, what does the salt do? It's a layer of seasoning, but it also affects our veggies, and it leaches. It pulls out the liquid from our veggies so that we have that nice sauce that we're cooking them in. I made the spaghetti squash on Friday using the water and no seasoning gas and cooking in an hour. It's so good. Isn't it good? Yay! Seasonings. Good morning from North Carolina, Debbie. All right, so now we have our sausage cooking. So we're doing the sausage first because that's gonna give us our fat that we need to cook our veggies in. And I'm not using salt today. I know, are you appalled? What? Cindy's not using salt? Oh my goodness. No, I'm not using salt today because instead I'm using Tony Chachere's. Now, to me, this is a great, I don't like the other one that starts with a Z. I'm just telling you, I don't like that one. I don't know why, but I don't. This is the one I like. And so just so you know what's in one of these. Wait, where's the ingredients? Ingredients. Not in Spanish, thank you very, or French. Ingredients. Salt, red pepper, black pepper, chili powder, salt or spices, dehydrated garlic, and garlic powder. So this has everything good in it, right? So when we go to season our Holy Trinity, because we're not using our mirepoix today, we're using our Holy Trinity. Hello from upstate New York. Victoria, thanks for joining us. I love it too. So instead of using salt and pepper like we normally do, we're gonna use this. Now, on this first layer, I'm gonna go ahead and season. I'm gonna use a whole teaspoon on here, and then I'm probably gonna add a little bit more as we go, all right? So I'm gonna check on the sausage. I need a big, oh, it smells like breakfast almost. Now you may be thinking that I'm waiting for it to get a brown on it. And we can wait for it to get a brown on it, doesn't really matter. Actually, I'm just waiting for it to let go of some of its juice. You know, don't call it grease. It makes the pork unhappy when you call it grease or oil. Call it juice. It's lovely. All right, so while we're waiting for that to go on, the other ingredient obviously is rice. You see our rice? Now, I will tell you that regular rice, long grain rice, is, thank you, Victoria, regular long grain rice, I think has a better taste. You can obviously use all kinds of rice. Basmati rice, jasmine rice. I have all kinds of rice in there. I have black rice. I have coconut rice. We might have a whole rice episode one day, although, you know, rice takes 20 minutes. Without fail, 20 minutes for the rice. I guess if you do Instapot or a rice cooker, it might be different, but I don't. So it's just fine in the pot. I'm being a naughty girl today. Look at what I'm doing. Instant rice. I know. Are you rolling your eyes at me? Cindy, instant rice. And it's this big old, right? It's the Sam's box because it's cheaper. So big old box of instant rice. And that way, when I need to do a quick, easy meal, I know that this is like 5 minutes and I'm done. Done, baby, done. Good morning from Kansas City. Oh, wait, there's a song. Kansas City. Oh, no, shoot. I can't think of the song. There's a song. Kansas City. Something. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna follow the liquid for whatever the box says. So, however much, bad girl. It doesn't taste the same, I know, but we're doing it a little quick. A little. Freddie Kirby, hello. I haven't seen you on here before. Thanks for watching. So this says if you're doing 2 servings, it's 1 cup of rice and 1 cup of water. 4 servings are 2 cups of rice and 2 cups of water. 6 servings, which is where I'm going, because I did 6 sausages. So I'm doing 6 cups of rice. 6 servings, which is 3 cups of rice, which is what I have measured out right here. And then we're gonna need 3 cups of water to go in, okay? There it is, going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come. Okay, but obviously I can't sing it right? Okay, looking at my sausage. Oh, yum. Okay, I'm gonna use this and bring it over. We're starting to get some brown in there and the sausage is releasing its juice. All right, so now's the time. We're gonna dump in our onions, right? That's just 1 onion. Again, if you're making this in a smaller batch, use a 1/4 onion, use a 1/2 onion. It's fine, it's fine. Because remember, the ratio in a Holy Trinity is 1-1-1. A mirepoix is 2-1-1. So, because it's 1-1-1, we need 2 stalks of celery, okay? So 2 stalks of celery, in we go, and then either a big green bell pepper or 2 smaller ones. All right, so those go in. I'm also gonna put in, let me get this. I'm also gonna put in about 3 cloves of roasted garlic. Because you know me, I can't help myself. All right, so I'm gonna use a teaspoon. Can I get it in the doodah? Look at this. Ta-da! 1 teaspoon of Tony Chachere's in there. No, 2. Sorry. I'm making a big old batch. It needs 2. There we go. And we may still have to add more. Okay, we're gonna give it a stir, and then we're gonna put it back on the stove because now we want our veggies to release their juice, right? We're going in a particular order because we want the veggies not only to release their juice, but also to soak up that from the sausage. Yum! Pork, pork, pork. I'm gonna show you what we look like. Okay, tilting, ready? Yeah, you see? Look how yummy. You see all the yummy, yummy sausage juice in there? Hey, love that movie. I do too, great movie. Yes, I know. Okay, so now, I'm gonna go ahead and add just another smidge. I know, I already added 2 teaspoons, but I'm gonna add some more because this whole thing is about, you know. And now my 3 cups of rice. 3 cups of rice. I'm gonna give it a stir and I'm gonna put it back on the stove, but I'm not adding my water yet. I know, I'm a rule breaker. You're like, what? Cindy, that cannot be right. But what I want to do, it's kind of like, does anybody eat rice-a-roni? It's kind of like that. Although rice-a-roni has pasta in it too, which is, anyway. So, you see what it looks like? Now I'm going to put it back over here. And I'm going to let the rice kind of toast just a little bit. Toasted rice? Why, yes. Are you doing the Daily Sonnet? Oh, with Patrick... Star Trek guy, Patrick. Oh, I can't think of his name. Yeah, I was doing the Daily Sonnet. What is his name? It's Jean-Luc Picard. Jean-Luc, yes. He does this Daily Sonnet. And you can watch Jean-Luc say in that gorgeous little accent of his, with this little bald head. So cute. Okay. All right. So our rice is toasting, and now we have to add water. Patrick Stewart, thank you very much. I love that you guys can answer all my questions when I'm having mature moments here. All right, so remember, just use it according to the box instructions. And quite frankly, you can do this with real rice, not fake rice like I'm doing. All right, so I use 3 cups of rice, so I need 3 cups of water. Do I have water? Oh, yes. Okay. La, 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 la. I need a measuring cup. Okay. Should I bring it back over here? I feel like I should bring it over here just so you can see what I do all the time, because then you'll think I fibbed. Ugh. Now, normally if I was doing this, I would probably let this saute maybe a few more minutes, just because, right? But, you know, we're on a time crunch and it'll be fine. All right, so I need 3 cups of water. You ready? Count. This is a 2-cupper. 1. And I said it before, but I'm gonna say it again. Isn't this ridiculous? It's on the wrong side. Anyway, okay, that's 2 cups of water and 1 cup of water. So that's my 3 cups of water. Oh, so good. Now, some of you may say instead of water, you want to use chicken stock, and that's fine too. Not a problem. I would say this, however. Oh, good Lord. Mama's arthritis is killing her today. Here's what I would say about adding chicken stock to this particular recipe. We have the saltiness from the sausage. We have the saltiness from Tony, right? So we have the pig and we have Tony. That's a lot of saltiness. And unless you're using homemade stock, and even then it's a little homemade stock, or you're using stock that's like has no salt in it, I don't know. I'm thinking it might get a little salty. I would just stick to water if I were you. Okay, all right, so we're bringing that to a boil, and then we're gonna put the lid on it. 5 minutes later, we're gonna eat it. Come on, boil. I'm just gonna put the lid on it now. Watch me. Anything to speed it up. Speeding it up, I say. Okay, so now we're, oh, wait. I'm gonna put just a handful of cilantro in there. Just a handful. Just a handful. La, la, la. Okay, because I'm gonna use this for something else. Now, let us start with a skillet. This is my round skillet. I love the round skillet. And I just got a tablespoon, oh, that's hot there. Wow. Tablespoon of butter. Can you see the tablespoon of butter? Butter. Butter, I tell you. Tablespoon of butter. You can use oil, any kind of oil you want. And I'm just gonna melt this. I wonder if can I do it here? No, that's the one that never works. Do you have this in your house? There we go. Okay, we're gonna melt the butter because we're doing our side dish. Several of you have asked for something to do with zucchini. These are called, oh, I just forgot again. Corgis? No. The English, people in the UK call these, do not call these zucchinis. Corgi something. I can't remember. Although, you know, you watch those English cooking shows and they call eggplant something else, and they call zucchini something else, and they call cilantro something else. And so you're like, what are they using? I can't cook that. I don't even know what that is. All right. This, believe it or not, okay, this is a good sized bowl. Look, believe it or not, this is just 2 zucchini. 2, I tell you. So if you were cooking by yourself, you could do 1, really? But this will be enough for us. See how I have, I've just diced it up. I'm gonna put this in my pot. See, I melted the butter. I'm gonna put the zucchini in there, and Tony's. I'm putting Tony's, look, probably a teaspoon. Courgette, that's what it's called. I'm also putting a little bit more of our roasted garlic. So probably another 2 or 3 cloves all smashed up, okay? We're gonna give that a toss. Look, are you looking? Oh, pretty color, huh? Pretty color. Give that a toss and put it back over here. Now you're gonna say to me, that's not enough oil. It's not enough oil for 2 zucchini. Classical music recommendations, Schubert, oh, Vivaldi, everybody loves Vivaldi. Vivaldi is the best music to clean the house by, I think. You know, anyway, Tchaikovsky is great, Schumann, oh yes. You know, David Garrett. I have not listened to David Garrett, a violinist. We gotta see more. And such eye candy. Oh, he's eye candy. There we go. Okay, ladies, Britt, not you. All the ladies, we have to go and search David Garrett and see the eye candy. Whoa. All right, so really, you're gonna say not enough oil for that zucchini because all you put in there was a tablespoon of butter. 1 tablespoon of butter is not gonna do it. Pardon. I do not have COVID. Hold on. And you're gonna say, you didn't put onions in there? You didn't, goodness. I think I'm falling apart. Sneezing, coughing, upset, ugh. Anyway, I didn't put any of the regular seasonings in there. And the thing is, I wanted this really simple. I want it to have a really clean taste. I want to taste the Tony Chachere's because it gives it that oomph. But really, zucchini by itself has a great flavor. He is awesome. I've never even heard of him, huh? Bless you. Thank you, Gail. Do you know that, do you know why he has long hair? Oh, so he's kind of like a Fabio kind of guy. Do you know why people said God bless you? Does anybody know that? Like when you sneeze, maybe you don't say that, but I grew up, people said God bless you. Or they said Gesundheit, right? Different language, but Gesundheit or God bless you. Do you know why? Do you know why? There's a reason. It's a medical reason. Well, it's folklore, but I'm going to give everybody a stir. Be right back. You tell me what the answer is. Oh, the zucchini loves us already. The zucchini loves us. Okay, I'm going to, all right. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Okay. Okay, look at this already, okay? Look already. Can you see? The zucchini already has like a sauce. And we didn't add any chicken stock. We didn't add any water, right? It's just that 1 teaspoon of butter and the zucchini. And the zucchini, because we put, like Fabio, I know. Heart skips a beat when you sneeze. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, Joanne gets the beads. Joanne, you get the beads. You didn't even have to take off anything, except I can't get the darn things off. Okay, well, here, beads. Beads, I tell you. Anyway, there you go. All right, so our zucchini's almost done. That fast. That fast, Cindy? Yes, that fast. Okay, we don't want it mushy. So actually, we're almost there. I'm gonna put just a sprinkling of cilantro on there. You don't have to put cilantro on there. You can obviously use parsley or you can skip this all together, okay? So because I just put that on there, I'm gonna put it back over here just 1 second. And while that finishes, I'm gonna show you my plate we're using. Stops the devil. Well, I guess if you believe that, there you go. Stops the devil. I never heard that. It was because people believed that your heart stopped beating when you sneezed. And so, there you go. God bless you. So, it started back up again. Okay, this is kind of like, this is a divided plate. Of course, you know, I got it from More Polish Pottery. I can't help myself. What a nut. I'm the nut or somebody, you're the nut. I don't know. Okay, I can't remember what she calls this pattern. Does anybody know? It was an old pattern. Like the number, you can see how old a pattern is by looking on the back of the Polish pottery, and there's the number, okay? So that this is a ceramic artistica, and the number is 39. You see that? 39. Does anybody know what that's called, what she calls that? So just to give you an idea, this one, this is Primrose, and the number is 349. See? 349. And Garden Party is 634. So there you go. Chicory. Yes, chicory. Anyway, so this is a divided plate. And what I normally, thank you guys are so much better than I am. Such a joy. The Fabio hair. Love. Okay. I usually only use this plate when I do sausage and pierogies. No. I use it for sausage and pierogies and sausage, potatoes, and sauerkraut. That's what I do. Because when I do that, then I put the sausage here, and then I put the potatoes and the sauerkraut there. Or I put the sausage here, and I put the pierogies here. So this is my like sausage plate. I don't know what she calls it. I think she calls it a smile plate because it looks like it has a smile, but not me. For me, it is my sausage plate. And we're having a sausage dish today. So that being said, oh my gosh, you cannot imagine, well, maybe you can. I'm tilting. Can you see the juice in there? Can you see the juice? Wait, maybe I need to, here, I'll pour it in here. And you can see, let's go. Ready? Look at the juice. Are you looking at that? Whoa. See all the juice that's coming off of that zucchini? As I pour it, I'm making a mess. And all of that was from 1 tablespoon of butter. I mean, literally, we didn't have to add chicken stock or water. We don't have to boil vegetables to death, right? We don't need to do that. Ugh. It's gross that way anyway. Okay, big spoon. All right, I'm gonna put my casserole here. So I'm gonna put my zucchini this way. Oh, look how lovely that is. My zucchini is going here. Lots of veggies. See, you guys asked for zucchini recipes, and we need to eat more veggies, so look at that. I'm gonna taste that. Lots of water in zucchini. There is. I know. I love these little plates. Okay, you ready? Oh, it's very warm, though. So all this had in it was garlic, a tablespoon of butter, a tablespoon of butter, teaspoon of butter, teaspoon of butter, teaspoon of butter. No, tablespoon. So it's butter, garlic, and Tony Chachere's. And because of the Tony Chachere's, it's got this little kick at the end. Like when you first take a bite, you're like, oh, that's zucchini. And then the garlic, because it's roasted garlic, remember? Kind of punches you and you're like, oh, roasted garlic, yum. Not icky garlic, roasted garlic. And then it hits in the back of your throat and you're like, hello, Louisiana. Okay, so there's that. Let's get out our other dish, because it should be ready. I gotta get the pot holders. Yep. Ta and ooh, good heavens to Betsy. All right. Oh, it smells so lovely. You're just gonna, look. Okay, I'm gonna put on my plate. So we've got our rice, we've got our sausage, we've got onions, green bell pepper, celery, garlic. Oh, so good, so good. A little cilantro, though you don't have to have it if you do not desire. Look at that. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? All right, let's take a bite of this. Although this is really, really hot. Can you see the steam? It's steamy. Tony's is yummy. Did I put water in it? Yes, Jody. Not in the zucchini, but over here. I used minute rice. I cheated. No smoked paprika today. I didn't even put salt on anything because the Tony's already has salt in it. So I used 3 cups of rice, so I used 3 cups of water. So however many you want. Ready? Okay, I need to get everything. So there's a pepper, and some celery. Okay, ready? Still too hot. Everybody go, yum, yum. It's gonna be hot. Look at that. In the time we were on this show, that quick, I made an entire casserole and a side of zucchini. Jody, the difference between paprika and smoked paprika is one is smoked, the other is not. So that's where it gets that smoked flavor. They take the pimentos, because you know paprika is just pimentos. So regular paprika are dried pimentos. Smoked paprika, they take the pimentos and they smoke them so it's got that smoky flavor, and then they dry it. Need the perfect bite. I do. I never cooked. Oh, you gotta try. It's awesome. Look how pretty that is. You want this. This is dinner, right? Your family will love that. Or, you know what? If you're all by yourself, who needs to share? That's awesome. Okay. It was a big day. I got to wear the jester hat. I didn't throw any beads. Maybe I should throw beads. Don't you think I should? Let's see if I can get it off. And before I go, I'll throw some beads at you. Nobody lift your shirt up. We don't need that kind of stuff. This Cindy's Kitchen is family okay, right? Nobody lifting your shirts up. You ready? We use Slap Yo Mama seasoning. Okay, well, that's interesting too. All right, so you ready? You're not lifting it up, are you? Okay, so here's a green one. Ta-da! And purple and green together. Yeah! Okay, did you catch the beads? Did you catch the beads? Being silly, I know. I hope you had a lovely day. I hope you had fun, because you know that's what all this is about. It's about community and telling funny stories and learning cool recipes and learning the difference between mirepoix and the Holy Trinity. And quite frankly, yummy, yummy food. You got it. That's awesome. You guys have an awesome day. From my kitchen to your kitchen, I hope that today you're feeling a little jestery, you're feeling a little naughty, and you really, your day is totally spicy. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.